Hi everyone, Stepan here with another training game. I got paired instantly, which is strange. Okay, I'm gonna play the London because I just played the London. I don't know why. I'm struggling not to play what I normally play or what I intend to play in the future. But yeah, I'm gonna go c4. I'm working on a new repertoire, as you probably know, and I would like to play it here, but I wouldn't like to give it away, so I'm trying not to play it. Okay, what's wrong with queen b3? I don't think there's anything wrong with queen b3. He put his bishop out and played c6, e6. So now he either goes queen d7 or queen b6. Yeah, no, c5, takes. If knight h5, or sorry, not knight h5 straight away, he has to go knight bd7 first, not to make sure he doesn't lose a pawn. If he plays knight h5, then bishop b8, rook a7 is good for me. So knight bd7, b4, knight h5, that's the critical way to play this. This is actually a known mistake from black. This is the way white punishes bishop f5 and c6, e6. And in the London system, if white gets this minority attack on the queen side with b5, b4, b5, then white is usually slightly better. Bishop e7 is a mistake. He had to actually play knight h5. So now b5 is good and white has a significant advantage. It doesn't matter what he does here. My plan is going to be takes and bishop a6. Or if he plays knight h5, I can ignore it or go bishop g3. So if he goes knight h5 now, I take first, of course. A take on c6, that is. So yeah, white is better. I don't know the exact evaluation, but I've had this in tournament games, I've had this in training games, I've had this many times, and this is the way. This actually isn't the London system because white played c4. And I don't know, this is probably the Queen's Gambit, I want to say, although I'm not sure. So now I take on c6 and go bishop a6. My threat is bishop to b7. I don't know what he does against that, because currently after bishop a6, if he plays knight h5, I have bishop c7. So I'm just going to go bishop a6 quickly. I'm still quite familiar with this position. This theme of playing bishop a6 is quite common. So now let's go bishop c7. The point of bishop a6 is not only to play bishop b7, but not to allow rook c8 on bishop c7. This is strange. Can he get away with this? Because I do have bishop e2 in the end. I don't think this works. I also have bishop d6. So dc, knight c, bishop d6, knight a6, bishop f8, knight b4, threatening knight c2. I go knight d2. Yeah, this doesn't work. I don't think I'm missing anything. I just have bishop d6 now. I could be wrong, but I think I have bishop d6. Yeah, I don't see a problem with this. Okay, the question is... The question is, how does he save the piece? Because I go rook a3, he goes rook d8, I go bishop c7, and he doesn't have rook c8. All the while he's playing very quickly. What could possibly be wrong with rook a3? I don't see what's wrong with rook a3, so I'll just play it. He cannot go rook d8. I mean, I'm just a piece up for 2 pawns. Yeah, I mean... What? Okay, I'll show you what he did wrong. So, I actually know this position very well. When they play bishop f5 early, you don't go c3, you go c4. The idea behind c4 is to punish the bishop for leaving the defense of b7, and you do that by threatening to go queen b3 in the event of e6 and c6. It's very hard to play c5 for black in this position because white has a lead in development and white will go knight c3 against c5. So when they go c6 and you go knight c3 and e6 and queen b3, it's actually best to go queen c8. Queen d7 runs into knight f3, knight e5. So when they go queen c8, you have an advantage because you're threatening rook c1 and taking on d5 many times. When they go queen b6, you go c5. And this minority attack is actually very strong. And I'm going to show you what he should have done. Against b4, he should have gone knight h5. And I've had this in a tournament game several times. This is the only move that equalizes for black. As you can see, it's only plus 0.7 for white, or the engine now says plus 0.9. But that's not really true. It's less than that. It's way less than that, because if you do something like bishop c7, let's say, then rook c8, and it's not really clear how you're going to save your bishop. In fact, you cannot save your bishop. If the engine says the best move is bishop e5, then I don't think white is plus 0.8. Still, I've had this exact position in a tournament game and I won convincingly, so I still think it's easier to play for white. Now bishop e7 is just a blunder, I think, even though the engine gives the same evaluation, because after b5 you have to play e5, giving up a pawn, and after you give up that pawn there's going to be a trade. Black is going to take the pawn on c5, but still white is better. So for example, e5, d5, and then either the knight moves, or I don't know what else to suggest. You have to save your piece. So knight h5 is probably sensible, but then white goes b4, and after b4 it's obvious that white stands better. So after bishop e7, b5, if they castle, it's just, I think, game over because of bc6 and bc6 and bishop a6. And now you don't have a move. You basically have to play e5, but I just retreat my bishop. I'm not going to take that. And then I'm going to go knight f3. So for example, e5, bishop g3, rook b8, knight f3, threatening to win the pawn. And if you take on b2, for example, then I take knight e5, I'm on the c6 pawn, and this is just dreadful. Now knight h5 in this position doesn't work because you don't have rook c8, as I said. So yeah, this was an easy win with the London. It's a thematic mistake. If you play the London, or if you face the London, which I guess everybody does, this you just have to know. My opponent blundered in a very thematic way. Bishop c5 makes no sense. I mean, I don't know. Maybe bishop d6 isn't even the best move. It's second best. Okay, now it's the best. I don't know why I wouldn't do this. This is very sensible. And as I said, if he goes rook d8, I just go bishop c7. And that's about it. If rook d7, I just move my bishop, and the knight has to move again, and then I start infiltrating. So for example, if knight c5, then I just move my bishop, and seems fairly easy. I'm gonna go b4. So yeah, easy win with the London. I'm happy to say that. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more chess. Bye bye.